Hello children, today we are going to discuss few diagram based physics questions. Let us start with the first question. In the given figure, a narrow beam of white light is shown to pass through a triangular glass prism. After passing through the prism, it produces a spectrum X, Y on the screen. There are three questions given here. The first question is, name the phenomenon. The phenomenon here is the splitting of white light when it is passed through the prism into different colors. This phenomenon is known as dispersion. So, the answer is dispersion. Second question is, state the colors seen at X and Y. Before answering to this question, let us consider this red light and this is violet light. The wavelength of the red light is more, whereas the wavelength of the violet light is less. Wavelength is more, wavelength is less. When the wavelength is more, it travels faster. Here the wavelength is less, so it travels slower. When it travels faster, the deviation of the red light is less. But here the deviation is more. Let us write this relation here. Wavelength is directly proportional to the velocity, whereas it is inversely proportional to the deviation. So, from this we can conclude that the red light, it travels faster, so it deviates less, and the violet light, it travels slower and it deviates more. Therefore, the answer X, here the X is violet and the Y is red. The third question is, why do different colors of white light bend at different angles through the prism? Already we have seen that different colors have their different wavelengths. Because of different wavelengths, their speed is also different. That's why they deviate at different angles. So, due to difference in speed of light of different wavelength, the different colors bend at different angles. The next question is, what is the radius of curvature of the spherical mirror in the given figure if PA is equal to 10 cm? If we observe the diagram here, the ray which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, it passes through the principal focus. So, this A is nothing but F, means focus. And the distance from F to P, this is focal length F. As we know that the radius of curvature is 2 times F, therefore the answer becomes 2 into 10, R is equal to 20 centimeter. Study the diagram given below and answer the following questions. Question number 1. Which defect of vision is represented in this case? Give reason for your answer. If we observe the diagram here, this defect is hypermetropia or the farsightedness. As the image of the near point is formed beyond the retina, this defect is called as hypermetropia. Second question, what could be the two causes of this defect? The two causes may be the size of the eyeball decreases or the focal length of the lens may be increases. Third question, which type of lens is used to correct this defect? This defect can be corrected using a convex lens of suitable focal length will make the image to be formed on retina and this defect could be corrected. The next question is, out of the two wires P and Q shown below, which one has the greater resistance? Justify your answer. Here the two wires are there, P and Q. If we observe carefully, the length of the two wire is same. but the cross section area are different, as we know that the resistance is inversely proportional to the cross section area. If the cross section area is more, then electrons can pass easily from the wire, so the resistance will be less. But if the cross section area is less, then it is difficult for the electrons to pass easily, so the resistance will be more. This means that the resistance is inversely proportional to the cross section, so the resistance will be more in Q. The next question is, identify the poles of a magnet in the given figure. As the magnetic field lines emerge from north pole and merge at south pole, in this diagram, the magnetic field lines are emerging here. So this becomes north pole and they are merging at south pole. So this is south pole. The next question is, VI graph for a conductor is as shown in the figure. Question number 1. What do you infer from this graph? If we observe the graph, this shows that V is directly proportional to I. Second question, state the law expressed here. This graph expresses the Ohm's law. It states that the current passing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends, provided the physical conditions like the temperature and density etc. remain unchanged. The third question is, name the physical quantity represented by the slope of this graph and state its SI unit. If we take the slope of this graph, this shows V divided by I and it is nothing but R. Slope is resistance. Its SI unit is ohm. The next question is, a ray of light is refracted as shown in figure. Which medium, A or B, is optically denser than the other medium? To answer this question, remember one word, D, A, R, der. D means dense and the R is rarer. A means away from. When the light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, it moves away from the normal. So in this case, if we see the light, it is moving away from the normal. You can see here, it is moving away from the normal. So the media A is denser than the media B.